Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Spring Sweet Spring. This is, of course, Copenhagen Flames versus Entropiq. Not on Mirage, but on Overpass. They will be playing the ninth round right here. And Elliot, yeah, I mean, he's
It's
out
Elliot
here. He's
again,
done.
bro. Elliot in a 1v2 clutch. Story of this entire series. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how incredible Elliot is for this Entropiq lineup? Look, he's literally done everything for them in these past two matches. He's gone massively over the top in terms of fragging and impact, and he very rarely missed a shot, especially on Mirage. To win out that last 1 versus 3, was it 1 versus 4 clutch? It's a 1 versus 3 clutch on his AWP to win out the last round of Mirage. And that was just the epitome of just how incredible he's been playing so far in this series. And I can't wait to see what he's made of on Overpass. This is a pretty damn good map for Entropiq. 22 played, a 64% win rate. On the flip side, we got Copenhagen Flames coming in. And to be fair, 20 played, 75% win rate. Roy and Nikodos, they start off strong, crowd to trade. Nikodos down to 27, but they decide against pushing down a long. Interesting stuff here. As, well, Nikodos, he continues to fight.
Forrester. Wait. Spot the player. Well, does spot the player, but doesn't find a kill. What am I saying now? There's a player to his right. That is Yabi. Will he be expecting him to sit there? He's gonna come in, but no, doesn't expect Yabi there. Yabi takes him out with the headshot, and now Entropiq 2 versus 3. Looking to go towards his B-bomb site. Siphon here with the USP is gonna be holding back, but does find a kill on the crab right there and takes out Nickelback. A trigger discipline working out well for him.
Yeah, beautifully done there. And Copenhagen Flames, for the first time in this series, I believe, put the opening pistol round on the board. And on the CT side of Overpass, that is going to massively help their cause. And it's not the cleanest start for Xiphon in that little 1v2 scenario on the B-bomb site, but it cleans it up very, very nicely. Can Copenhagen Flames now clean up Entropiq in the same manner? As they've only gone and bought 4 Desert Eagles and a Scout White. Because why not? You know, why not throw away your opportunity at winning round number 2? Yeah, I said it. This is a guaranteed round for Copenhagen Flames. And now I've cast a cursed it, so it's an extra sprinkling of fun on top.
Now, Entropiq, Alien, 4 Eagles to the Scout. Walking out, or well, for the first frag at least, Alien does tank out. Nico does right here. Now the Copenhagen Flames. Uxie on MP9 is looking to go. Trying to flank here towards Long. Is going to get the kill onto Alien. He's in a 4 versus 4. Trying to hold on to this A-bomb slot right here. Turns around and 2 players right there. But Forrester with that Desert Eagle. So damn strong now. Lackey going to find another and Entropiq. Oh my god, they don't even need to scout the Eagles here.
Oh
A
no.
lot of the MP9 has been picked up as well. Yeah, Xiphon, 1 versus 3. Good luck. Have fun.
Have I done it? Have I really cast a cursed it? Xiphon down to 45 now as he cuts through the head of Forrester, but with an AUG on Lackey and Nickelback on a Scout. It'll take 2 bullets from one and 1 from the other to seal the deal on this lowly MP9 player. He's edging his way back towards this A-bomb site, but his prospects ain't looking too hot right now. Peeking in towards Bathroom, but the time is being played excellently here by Entropiq. A peek up from the Scout of Nickelback does catch him in on the rotation. Now a smoke grenade to his name. That could certainly be of some use. Is he actually going to go for this bomb defusal, though? Nickelback, he peeks up above the garbage can. But it will be Lackey to seal the deal. And wait, I've only gone and done it. I've cast the cursed, my least favourite buy in the game, and it comes out on top. And they bag themselves an AUG and an MP9 for good measure up against a very, very weakened CT side for Copenhagen Flames.
Yeah, and in this case, you kind of just wish you would have lost that pistol round because the money on the CT side is even going to be worse right now. They will be forcing back into it. But yeah, if they lose this, and I have a bit of a feeling that they will.
Don't do it, White.
Surely they cannot.
Surely.
No. No, oh no.
Oh, goodness me.
If we just double jinx, oh.
We are very impressive at being so very, very wrong when it comes to predicting things. I am statistically unlucky when it comes to predicting things. And it seems that my luck is rubbing off on these guys as well. Oh dear, Yabby, on that scout, already a frag to his name. Can he find anything else? Crad. Oh, he turns away at the wrong moment, but Nickelback, a nice 180, seals the deal. And a lovely headshot from Crad onto Xiphon keeps things competitive in round number 3. A 3 versus 4 situation, but Roy does have an AUG and another frag to the tally for CPH Flames. Forced to fall away by utility, and this is where things get interesting.
Alien here. Onto the connector, Yavi with a bit of a flank though. Is he going to find Crad? He's had Alien as well, and surely not Nickelback. 1 versus 3 with the MP9, has his 2v2k sticker. So he is a bit of a smoke criminal there, but Hoogsy does take him out, and that will be the second round for the Copenhagen Flames. They will be coming out on top with the force buy. And surely not.
Oh, okay.
Surely.
Hold on. That's where I'm going to have to stop you, Chief, before this gets out of hand. However, if Entropiq were to lose this series, they would be absolutely devastated because of Vertigo. Because they know they very easily could have taken Vertigo in their stride. A 16-14 scoreline as Copenhagen's narrowly edged over. If they lose Overpass, especially with a narrow scoreline, that's not going to be great for their mental states going into their RMR game later today. I mean, Copenhagen Flames now, they're 2-1. No long 7-round streak for Entropiq to start off the game. Instead, it's a bullet in the chest from Yabby and Xiphon to fell Nickelback towards Playground, and now in this 5 versus 4 situation. Oh, hello, make that 4 versus 3 as Roy and Forrester find a frag apiece. And Forrester, he's actually found himself an open A bomb site. Yabby, he was all the way up long, no time for him to retake before Forrester takes his head cleanly off. Does he expect a second long player though? I don't think he does, but Alien finds one in connector, and I don't know how they've done it, but Entropiq, oh, they've got themselves a man advantage as Hooksy sees a truck player, spams on down, but the spam is too early until Xiphon comes in from long, and now I'm just confused.
I think we all are. Like, you know, 1v2 is going to throw a smoke to make him able to escape the bomb site, but will he escape? Surely not. Xiphon takes him out, and that will be the 3rd round for the Copenhagen Flames. That's 2 rounds in a row. The caster curse has been broken. Now Entropiq. Ah, look at that money. All around 3k. This is not what you want to go to war with. Few the Eagles, perhaps.
Yeah, it's a very cheap war on $3,000.
Yeah.
They will be going for upgraded pistols, not Desert Eagles, but 2 Tech 9s, 2 P250s, and a Glock with smoke and a flash for Alien. Alien's still saving up for that big green, and that big green does cost a lot of big green. 4,750 hard-earned dollars per purchase. And with no guarantee of a frag, it's always a risky one, but a frag grenade instead tags Lackey down. Nothing too significant, but he is on a pistol. Yabby, though, fully blinded, is saved by his teammate in Xiphon, and Xiphon triples up, and now Xiphon is looking for the ace. He finds one more through the smoke. That was a monstrous tap down from him. Last alive is, you guessed it, it's Alien. But this time it's a 1v5 with a Glock, and oh my goodness, the utility is brutal. Poor old Alien. And Hooksy there to steal the ace. Not a single frag from the upgraded pistols. And for the first time this game, that's a 1.75 or 1. 2.031, I believe it was, for Copenhagen Flames to take the series, according to our pinnacle odds. And, well, as we ascend to the pinnacle of this series, White, Copenhagen Flames, they're up 4-1 on their CT side.
Yeah, 4-1 for Copenhagen Flames. This is starting to look a bit one-sided, but are still only towards round number 6. Forrester down to 73 HP, and look at this push from the Copenhagen Flames. They're going to take out Forrester. Now taking a single digit of damage. Zypher now. Crad, if he does go through, no. Alright, he's gonna stay in connector. Will allow him to stay alive, live another day. Zypher here. And a great spot if they do want to go towards his B bomb site. Opening Flames also quite aggressive towards long, really. Good DOS. Together with Siphon, thanks to Roy. Lukados finds one, Roy the second. Now Lackey and Crad 2 versus 4. Crad does find Siphon, but still very difficult here for Crad to push this one out.
Oh, I mean, it's a nice start. Will there be a finisher though? He's about to get surrounded unless he can catch Roy off guard. There's no way he's going fast like this. And there is not. Roy spins around instead. 5-1 now to Copenhagen Flames. And, well, the Entropiq admin said they've gone to get a cup of coffee and they want to see some rounds in the favour of Entropiq when they come back. And to be honest, I would also like to see some rounds in favour of Entropiq when they come back. Because so far, it hasn't been very good for them. They have a nice second round. They win the Ford Eagle Scout bye, which is a rare occasion. But then off the back of that, they lose everything else. And now they're looking like the same Entropiq we had in the middle of Vertigo, which is not a good sign. I'm hoping they can claw things back here, because typically they're pretty good on Overpass. I think I definitely underestimated Copenhagen Flames on this map. It's another good map for them. 20 played, 70% win rate. I thought they were against weaker opponents, and for some cases, they definitely were. But Entropiq, again, they're not quite looking as dominant as we've seen them in the past.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely expected Entropiq to come out of this one 2-0, but definitely just goes to show. I mean, there's pro teams that are even dropping out of some tournaments. So, well, not dropping out, but let's say in Na'Vi, they recently didn't play in a tier 1 tournament of ESL, I believe. Just so they perhaps could get some practice in, because at a certain point, everyone just knows what he's going to do. And Nickelback definitely knows what Roy was going to do there. This is going to take him out, and now 4 versus 4. But yeah, you have to come up with new strategies, and all of that stuff doesn't really come when you have to play every single day.
Yeah, I mean, literally, you need practice. You desperately need practice, and I mean, Na'Vi, with their practice, they missed out. IEM Summer was a tournament Na'Vi wasn't playing in, so
gave Gambit a freebie.
Gambit's on a roll right now. Gambit is incredible, and it was Copenhagen Flames, the only team to beat Gambit, I believe, in the entirety of their their run to Katowice. And they beat them in, I believe it was a Spring Sweet Spring or a Home Sweet Home. I don't quite remember what tournament it was, but it was one of those. And they caused Gambit to go out in 5th to 8th place. And they're the only team to have 2-0'd Gambit in a very, very long time. And, well, yeah, these Zyphon looking to perhaps 2-1 Entropiq instead, but Nickelback finds a double trade, and if he can pull off this ace, I will be very, very impressed. It would also be very vital as a lifeline for his squad. Will he check heaven? Oh, he sees the man, doesn't find the head. And wow, that is an open bomb plant if I've ever seen one, and an interesting open bomb plant at that. I don't quite know what the meaning behind it was, but, well, 6th on the board to Copenhagen Flames. Fair enough. I mean, Entropiq, you do you. But that was not a round that I thought would have gone as easily in favour of Copenhagen Flames after a 3k towards Nickelback.
That looked like a very high risk, high reward planned position. Something I would probably go for myself, and then I would just die just like him.
I mean, I'm assuming the intention was either he ran to water or deep left in Monster.
Yeah.
But either way, that's not a very secure position to be playing from, because if he's forced back into Monster Tunnel, then the bomb's on the wrong side of the pillar.
A bit of an unusual plan, and it has its reasons why. Copenhagen Flames once again showing some aggression, but the Entropiq looking to go towards his B-bomb site. Lackey again a Hooksy. Now Yabi is a very important frag, but Crad takes him out, and now Zyphon all alone here towards water. This is very dangerous, and I think it's maybe a safe call coming in pretty damn soon. for Copenhagen Flame side.
Yeah, I mean, finally, there's a glimmer of life for Entropiq here. They're down by 5 rounds, 6-1. It's not particularly convincing so far. Again, Crad does hear a player darting up towards top connector, and he looks like he wants to pursue. He's got his knife out, which does scare me a little. I believe that was his initial intention, but now... Oh, the fountain player. If the fountain player turns around, he's going to see... And Crad goes down to Nikodos. That is not really economy they can afford to be throwing away on the side of Entropiq, but thankfully Nickelback should be able to buy up for his teammate into the next. In fact, I'll take it back. Crad can buy for himself. I need to stop underestimating these economies, White. It's something I'm bad with. The Copenhagen Flames, they don't underestimate the impact a single round can have on the mentality of Entropiq, so they will be calling a timeout to quell that momentum. Odds are very, very close at the moment, according to Pinnacle, and rightly so. This has been a very back-and-forth series, especially with Mirage swooping up so quickly. But yeah, I think this could potentially be the lifeline for Copenhagen Flames.
Can see the players looking very focused right now. Nigel Hooksy. Now, look at that lovely fountain. Overpass could use some extra sun. I recently watched the 3 Clicks Philip video, and he was just adding sun to every single CSGO map, but it just made it all look a lot more pretty and a lot more happy.
I mean, I played Old Inferno recently.
Oh,
and it was for a friend's stream, and we decided to do a 10-man on Old Inferno. And whilst the map itself is very outdated with the current meta, I really enjoyed how bright it was. And I'd love to see that on more CS maps. It was so much more bright than any of the maps we have at the moment. And despite a couple of attacks just being a little outdated and dark, it was very pleasant, as was that grenade from Lackey, as Xiphon does not stand a chance in the round, as he is immediately decimated by 2 explosive devices. And now in a 5 versus 4 situation, again, Entropiq, they have the opportunity to capitalise on. Are they going to be able to take it? Yabby, it's a good flashbang, but he isn't going to swing off the back of it. Now the 1v4 on this bomb site finds it first onto Nickelback, runs out of ammo to finish a spray, and Forrester evens things up again for Entropiq. They have the man advantage, but Hooksy is in heaven. Will they be able to deal with this new threat as Lackey bags Nikodos in connector, and now a 2v4 is looking rather difficult for Copenhagen Flames.
Oh yeah, right here. Going into the connector. Actually, thinks otherwise a bit. Doesn't want to go towards those terrorists. Their money not looking too good. Nikodos could perhaps buy for 2. I believe we will be seeing a full buy coming in pretty soon. Perhaps not the best of buys, but they will be investing nonetheless. At least what I'm expecting. Copenhagen Flames, they want to strengthen this lead, because right now it's going to be 6-3. If they don't really buy around it, it might as well be 6-4. So then Entropiq are surely going to come back into it. But now we'll have an opportunity, get a nice little buy-in, and stop Entropiq right in their tracks.
Yeah, I mean, Entropiq have been all over the place today. They had a very, very good Mirage as a team, but at the same time, that is not a good map for Copenhagen Flames. It is statistically one of their worst. In fact, it is their worst map outside of Dust 2, of which they have played once and lost that one time 16-14 to Trait. Statistically, it's also the second worst for Entropiq. At the same time, a lot of their maps, they're hovering around the sort of 55 to 65% win percentage, and the Train is the only one under 50%, but obviously that statistic doesn't really matter anymore, as my boy Train has been massacred by poor old Volvo. Now, on Overpass, as I said, we've already underestimated how good Copenhagen Flames are on this map. It's their second best map with a 75% win rate, and in recent times, with the resurgence of CPH Flames, that's a risky statistic to not be banning against. And already Forrester goes down, meaning a man advantage. and a potential for a 7-3 scoreline on the board. Entropiq really needs to be careful here as Alien goes down to the opposition AWPer. Now only scraps of utility remain, and now only scraps of players remain. It's all down to Nickelback in a 1v5 again.
Yeah. 1v5 and Roy is going to take him out. That is 7-3 for the Copenhagen Flames. And this is exactly what I was saying. They were going to invest again, and they had to win that round to stop Entropiq, and they were able to do that. Now, of course, Entropiq, they are still going to be able to buy in this one. Not the best of buys, Nickelback on the Mac 10, but they definitely, this is a choice that they're making. They have enough money to put a rifle in his hand, so this should be a part of their strat. Perhaps a bit of a cheeky rush B. Who knows? Now, Entropiq are going to be looking to put their fourth on the board. Nickelback. 77 HP. Alright, he's going to be rushing middle here, but there's no one really too surprised. He was hoping that someone was going to be playing close, but now he's going to hope to catch someone off guard towards the toilets, but no one is there.
I mean, if he'd have gone long there, he could have caused some real havoc, because Roy is currently facing the wrong way. Nikolas on the AWP. Are they playing anti-flash? They're looking... Okay. Where are they looking? I think it must be anti-flash. If he... Yeah. Waiting for someone to swing long so he can trade his teammate in Roy, and Lackey almost decides to go for that long peek, but opts to fall away. Now Nikolas doing the same, looking back towards the bomb site as it's slowly taken over, but the bomb goes for a swing!
No.
Why have you done that, Forrester? And Nickelback, wow, okay, jumping across does bag the bomb, but then bangs a bullet in the middle of the skull, and a 3 versus 3 situation ensues. It's a great spray from Lackey. He's down to 40 himself, though. We'll need to be careful. Alien to pick up the pieces as per usual, and what a headshot onto Yappy. This looked like a guaranteed 8 for Copenhagen Flames after Nikolas finds the bomb in the open, but now Entropiq looking quite comfortable for a 4th as it's Zyphon left in a 1v3 clutch, and he's already Molotov'd out of position. This would be quite the play to pull it back, but I think already he wants to save that AK-47 over into the next.
7-4 here, Zyphon jumping around. We'll be saving that AK-47 for the next one. We'll, of course, be able to get a buy-in. Nice one. If they save this, they'll even perhaps be able to buy an op. I was not too sure about their loss bonus, so we'll be a few seconds away from finding out about the exact economical situation. Alright, actually, not amazing. There'll be one player with a Mac 10 perhaps, but no. Entropiq just showed us that it definitely can work out.
Yeah, definitely so. I mean, I'm surprised as to how favoured Entropiq is in the odds right now. 1.67 to an over 2 score for our boys over at the Copenhagen Flames camp. Because they are still in the lead here. And whilst they might be on the CT side, which is sometimes considered the easier side to start on. I mean, Entropiq, again, they're not looking fantastic here. Although that is a lovely shot from Forrester towards, I believe that was B short. Nikolas quick to trade though, 4v4 again. Oh, Alien, what the hell? Jesus Christ almighty! What a collateral! That is his second collateral, I believe, of the series today. And, well, in rather stunning fashion. In fact, no, it was Nikolas to find the first, but Aliens is far more impressive. Now a 2 versus 4 left over for Copenhagen Flames. They're dancing around the bomb site. Zyphon fully blinded, and now 2 players on the site itself. Zyphon, though, looking for the swing. Free fires Elliot. It's great stuff to start off with, but crap, my goodness, the headshots. What an insane round there for both squads, but Entropiq, well played.
Yeah, very well played. Yeah, we do see replays. Whew. That's a headshot and a half. Alien. This is just so beautiful. Nikolas got one of those earlier on Vertigo as well. Nice little collateral. Love to see it. And now Copenhagen Flames, their money has been absolutely destroyed. USBs and AP2K, nothing will be invested in. Ooh, they're going to be pushing Crad here. In connector, Crad may be lucky to find a lot of frags, but yeah, he's going to be running off. Doesn't want to take too much of a risk. The nade, not too much damage, but Copenhagen Flames looking like they'll be falling apart here. In connector, nice little eco round out of the way.
That is Forrester's second ace against ecos, by the way.
Another ace?
That's another ace. He's enjoying his eco frag aces, is this Forrester?
Oh, wow.
And, well, I mean, fair play to him. It's a nice little stats pad. But yeah, bearing in mind his scoreline before that ace was not great. Definitely needs to be working in other areas too.
Entropiq. This time not running through the molly, the smoke will be coming out, but the Copenhagen Flames 7-6 could be making it 9-6 if they start winning some rounds, or well, the final round of the half. Oh, this is dangerous. Crad is gonna find his head, and Nico does now. It was long, but a whiff. A few, well, centimeter away from the head, and now Entropiq looking to execute towards his A bomb site, but no one is here. Copenhagen Flames are all towards the B bomb site. I do believe this will be a safe call, because if they don't save these weapons next round, I mean, then they're going to be playing with pistols.
Yeah, I mean, Copenhagen Flames, they're playing with fire at the moment. With Entropiq, I don't know how in the hell they've done it, but they've made a stunning comeback from 5-1 down to now looking more than likely a 7-7 scoreline, especially with Crad finding another frag. Yeah, I mean, Copenhagen Flames, the only thing they can really do here is try and save over these two A4s. No head armor across the pair of them. They have a smoke and a flash. There's not a whole lot they can do here. And Yabi, he may even go down. He's about to get pushed by Forrester. All he needs to do is clear this corner, and he doesn't quite do it efficiently enough. If he's not careful, Forrester could get caught in a crossfire here. So, oh, he doesn't get checked. It is a 7-7 scoreline regardless, and look at this, it's brutal. Oh my goodness, Xiphon though, the spray down keeps him alive and kicking. But in Entropiq, they're not going to care. Their economy is absolutely through the roof. And my God, look at the odds. 1.263 to the 3.75. They are brutal in favour of Entropiq, according to our partners over at Pinnacle. I mean, if you want to spice up your match viewing experience, why not head on down to our partners over at Pinnacle, link in the description. But please do remember to gamble responsibly and stop moulding in this chat, because it's crazy enough as it is, this game, and Elian is crazy enough on his own, but a 6 to 9 KD right now. It's not the Elian we're used to seeing, and it definitely had a lot of impact in the earlier rounds, White.
Yeah, we definitely expect a lot more from him, and now Entropiq towards this B bomb site. Yabi finds one. Frag does come in, but Hooksy is going to find another, and Copenhagen Flames, this B bomb site is under lockdown, but as I say that, Elian is going to find a nice little frag. Now, 2 kills to his name in this round already. 1 versus 2. Will be falling all the way back, going through connector. Bit of a different approach to this round. Xiphon and Hooksy, they'll be sitting together on the B bomb site, one behind the barrels, one around the pillar. Elian here on the op, slowly clearing out every angle, but this is going to be a very difficult one, and he just made a step.
Yeah, I mean, they can just double swing him here, White. Although it wouldn't be more fitting to finish off a half for an Entropiq Copenhagen Flames game without it being our main man Elian in the 1v2. He's being spammed down from multiple angles, both sides of the pillars now. Oh my good lord, Elian. He's brought it to a 1v1, 20 seconds left on the clock. What a stunner of a shot. It'll just be Xiphon now heading down towards Monster. If Elian clears this right-hand angle, he could still win this round. 10 seconds left. He's going round. Doesn't see the player. Will have to plant sooner or later. Oh my god, the barrel of the gun. It's barely concealed. Now Elian, there's no way he could be aware of this position as Xiphon seals the deal now. It's an 8-7 scoreline to Copenhagen Flames at the half switch, but now I feel like Elian is going to be activated because hopping on the CT side of Overpass is considerably easier than the T side, especially when it comes to just being able to get away with aggressive plays and falling straight on back. Elian can find a lot of opening frags towards middle or connector, and I think he could be the lifeline again here for Entropiq, despite them being that one round down at the half switch.
Yeah. Entropiq definitely may need a bit of a lifeline because Copenhagen Flames, they've been looking amazing throughout this entire best of 3. Oh, I do like that keyboard. I believe it's a ducky. So those are some nice keyboards, but now back to the players here. Not looking too happy about things. That was Nickelback, a player even gone. That may be the coach though. Well, perhaps that is why we are on a timeout. Bit of a potty break. Always nice.
Well, what can I say? We are now heading into the second half pistol round. Just a couple of moments. We will be underway, and the most important half of the series, as this will, of course, be the deciding factor as to who walks home the victor today, who gets sent home from our playoffs bracket here. This is a fight for the semi-finals, and there is a lot on the line. Xiphon, very fast through connected to start off, immediately deals with Elliot. A great shot. That's going to blast his confidence and his face to smithereens in this second half. Nikodos as well. He's out early. What a brilliant evasive maneuver, though. Crab with a double. Crab is so good on these pistols. Nickelback joined on in. More headshots fly in their favour, and it's all down to Yabby somehow, some way in a 1v3 as these frags flurry across the server. The A-bomb site completely clean of T presence. Just an evasive youngling in the form of Yabby left.
Yeah, this is a hard one. Already found one kill, but now has to find all the headshots here. Does have a lot of time to play with the bomb. Not in his control. Has to find every single angle. Now Forrester, the first challenge will shoot him down. I'll make this one 8-8, and that just makes it makes me a bit scared for Copenhagen Flames because with how they've been playing, especially Siphon, I mean 22 and 8 kills, that is amazing. With how they have been playing in this entire best of 3, I really feel like they deserve this win. I really feel like they do. But Entropiq, they're starting to look stronger and stronger.
I mean, Xiphon is 22 and 8 in this map. 22 frags in 16 rounds. Just a very impressive number to be putting up early on. Copenhagen Flames now, though, they've just got the Glock 5. And they also have a rather large collection of bullets in the chest of Hooksy. Oh, the grenade is brutal, as is the MP9 combo. The USP's Whiptail now finds one. And Forrester with the M4 coming in to pick up the pieces. Not a single man lost there for Entropiq. Their economy booming as a result. And Alien on the scout is my only issue with this current CT buy. And my god, the odds are brutal. 1.194 to the 4.6 according to our latest odds over at Pinnacle. And Entropiq very heavily favoured despite only being ahead by a single round. And as that clock timer ticks on down again, White, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean those odds, it's pretty much they're always gonna be very much favored towards Entropiq just because of how the odds were towards the beginning of the game. So even if it's still in Copenhagen Flames' favor, it's still, you know, gonna even out, or well, close to evening out. Now, Entropiq 9-8, looking for another round Roy here. Around the balloons. Oh, what a headshot on the Crad. That definitely deserves an alt shift right there. Nickelback here with the MP9 is gonna be pushing up through connect. Oh no, the timing. He's gonna give the audio cue away, but still gets a frag. Sure how he gets away with that, but now Copenhagen Flames 4 versus 3, and look at the HP.
Yeah, the HP is certainly at a disparity for two of those Copenhagen Flames players, but Nickelback, his own could be 2 unless he falls away just in the nick of time. Xiphon, though, he's ready for a fight, or apparently not, as Nickelback doesn't lose a single point of health from that engagement, and now this 3v3 is heavily favouring Entropiq. Perhaps Pinnacle knows something that we don't. I mean, they are heavily predicting, heavily forecasting this win for Entropiq. And does look likely that they'll be able to put double digits on the board here with the health on Hooksy and Roy. And with the utility they have as well, I mean, they could go for an execute, but with 24 seconds left on the clock, they're probably just going to have to walk onto a bomb site. And wow, what a smoke there from the man of Hooksy. The bomb is on the opposite site, and Nickelback is about to confirm this as he cuts down Hooksy in his tracks. The rotation is forced on in. But Roy, he has a perfect positioning here. Finds the first. The second doesn't swing in just yet. Lackey on Justin MP9 goes down as well. Now Yabby and Roy, I don't know how they've done it, but they spun this in their favor. Bomb now planted in their direction as well. Nickelback, only the one molly, of course. All he can hold. Will expend his grenade as well. And Roy manages to avoid the full blow. Nickelback isn't going to stick the defuse. Instead, deals with Roy. And now it's all down to Yabby to seal the deal. He does it in style on a 9-9 scoreline. Again, an equalizer here as Entropiq and Copenhagen Flames. They're so very difficult to pull away from each other on this third map.
Yeah, indeed. This is starting to look very good. I mean, it's looking very good for both sides. It's quite 50-50 really at this point. See the Entropiq players all looking ready to go into the next round, 9-9. All it takes the 7 rounds for the team to advance into the semifinals. Now, Elian is holding the ground. Go back. So damn aggressive here. He's gonna find one kill. The player jumping over is not gonna do any damage. Now, Crad finds Siphon. The terrorists unable to find anything really. Entropiq looking like they will be the first ones to hit double digits, and Copenhagen Flames, if they lose this one, their money is going to be broken as well. Land Entropiq 11 rounds. Unless, of course, you know, the Eagles come in, the force buy. But I wouldn't expect the force buy to come in, especially with how close this game has been so far. Now Copenhagen Flames slowly creeping up towards a bomb site.
I mean, alternatively, that's exactly why the Eagles could be coming in, White. But Roy goes down to the A1S and Nickelback early on. Look at Ellie. Oh, okay. Look at Elliot missing a shot. As I said, not been his game so far on Overpass. Nikodos in a 1v4. This just looks like a bridge too far, and Alien doesn't miss twice, as now Entropiq, they re-overtake. 10-9. They're the first ones to reach double digits. Copenhagen Flames, they're back on the back foot. Their economy, it's on the ropes. On the flip side, the CTs, they're looking to money farm with that MP9 on Crad, and if it's just a pistol investment here, or lack thereof, this could be very, very promising stuff for the CTs of Entropiq. Xiphon slowed down considerably now, 22-11. Hasn't found himself a kill since round number 16, I might add. That's going to have to change pretty damn soon.
You see here with the Glock, of course, Siphon, the only one buying up with the Desert Eagle. It's gonna be one kill at least, minimum. Nothing more. That's what I would expect of him. Brad, find Roy. Dropping out find us as well. But they're just gonna want to farm cash. Of course, they should just make sure that Crad gets all the frags right here. Well, just as I say that, and go back and forth. They are gonna clean things up. But yeah, money not that important, but every single dollar counts, is what I think. We have seen teams who are really, cautious about their economy, making these decisions, just going for the MP9 instead of the M4 and all of that. But in the end, Entropiq win the round 11-9, and look at those odds, man.
All my homies love eco frags, and all my homies supporting Copenhagen Flames very much do not appreciate those odds. I cannot believe they're over 6 for Copenhagen Flames right now. Again, there's only a 2-round disparity. Pinnacle, your lack of faith disturbs me. However, Entropiq, they do look like the strongest side at the moment. The lack of utility on Copenhagen Flames, again, it's not a massive lack of utility, but every little helps when it comes to a final execute. If they don't get all of their players over to the bomb site of their choice, they are going to struggle to really get anything done. Brad still sits in connected with an MP9 as Lackey's taken down to 25. Again, this is a very tight cut round. It's hard to see a clear winner right until the first kill is taken. And Yabby finding Lackey means there is a strong chance for the Flames in this one. The Danes, they're running down A long early with the bomb in tow. The A bomb site is completely open, but a rotation comes back on in, and Elian will be holding dice. A good flashbang, but it won't quite catch anybody just yet. Entropiq, they still lead by 2. Can they hold on to this lead, or will it be Copenhagen Flames to creep into the double digits at the end of this one? Time now ticking down. The Flames have got to do something soon if they want to make it happen.
Kodal's flashbang in hand. Elian is not going to find his shot, but Forrester does take him out, and now Copenhagen Flames looking to run towards a bomb site, but Entropiq, they're ready for this, and look at the clock. 20 seconds left, and Elian is going to have a field day right here with the AWP. Has to hit the frags, and is going to take out Hooksy. Lots of Copenhagen players coming in, but Elian is just going to find another. And Zyphon, 1 versus 4. He's been amazing so far, but not amazing enough to survive against the Deagle of Forrester. And 12-9 for Entropiq and Copenhagen Flames. I mean, why? Just why wait so long?
They're doing exactly what CIS teams do against them, but it's backfiring quite considerably. And also, you say Zyphon's doing well. He's not had a single kill in 6 rounds now. Neither has Nikodos. Hooksy hasn't either, has he? I don't know. I think Nikodos has had 1. But it's not been a fun time for Copenhagen Flames in these past few. It really has been the Roy show. And now with a 3-round lead, despite having the man disadvantage at the start of the previous round. As you said, they clawed things back because the Tite just waited way too long to execute, and they get absolutely bodied to pieces on that stacked A-bomb site. And now just on the upgraded pistols and a Glock on Nikodos, what can they realistically hope to achieve? The answer is probably very little, as Nickelback is heard dancing about the wood over on that B-bomb site, but a spam would be very, very unlikely. Roy jump boosting himself over towards the half wall on A long, won't be able to complete the boost and instead opts to fall away. Entropiq, they're playing anti-flash, but there's no flashbangs to anti-from as Forrester. He starts to spray, finds 1, finds a 2nd. Blackie helps with a 3rd and a 4th, and now it's all down to Valurkin Roy. 89 points of health to his name, a Desert Eagle, but what can he do? In a 1v5, the bomb dropped to the edge of the tunnel, and Forrester is looking menacing for his 3rd. The man feeds on eco frags, as he now goes 24-12, which is far more impressive, and my good god, 1.049 to the 12.03. Poor old Copenhagen Flames are having a rough time of it on T-side. And oh, it's just got even worse. It's even worse now. As Entropiq are really driving that stake through their hearts.
Yeah. Now, round number 23, the Copenhagen Flames. 4 AK-47s and an AWP is what they're going to try to do this with. Elian hasn't been amazing, but he's been able to get the job done, and that is what Entropiq needs right now. They just need to get the job done, and Nickelback is going to do exactly that. Finds the headshot to Zyphon. Now, the does see Abby and Roy. 4 versus 5. Nickelback already down to 19 HP, but now the Copenhagen Flames have to make sure that they're not going to wait so long again. And Elian, oh, this is bad. Finds Roy and the Copenhagen Flames 3 versus 5 now. Bomb has been picked up, and they are now looking to go towards the B-bomb site, but there will be 3 players waiting there for them.
Yeah, I mean, Copenhagen Flames, wherever they hit here, they'll be at a severe disadvantage. They've got 2 flashbangs and a smoke to execute an entire bomb site with a 2-man disadvantage. I think the option here for them is, in all honesty, just go back and save. You've got an AWP, you've got 2 AKs. If you lose that AWP, you won't be able to properly buy one in the next. And Nico does get a nice frag onto Forrester, but still a man advantage for Entropiq, and time is getting increasingly low. Looks like they still want to go for this, though, but what a crazy shot there from Nickelback, and Lackey and Elliot follows suit almost immediately. 5-round deficit here as Entropiq. They are looking to close things out sooner rather than later. Xiphon still yet to frag since the pistol round of this second half. And Roy, Yabi, Hooksy, Nikodos, yeah, it's been disappointing from them since the very early doors. I can't quite believe how far Copenhagen Flames have just crumbled here. They were looking incredibly competitive, but as soon as that half switch came on in Tropic, they have been bodying the Danes left, right, and centre. No more the Great Danes, it would seem, as Entropiq, they're really driving it home. Look at the damage onto Yabi as well. They're trying the same tactic of let's go through smoke and die. It doesn't work the first, second, third, or fourth time, and it's not going to work the fifth time. Just do something unique. You're screwing yourselves over, and now 15-9 to Entropiq. This is to deny the entire series win. My God, 1.014 to the 28.19. When it comes to these odds, oh my God, they just got even worse. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this might be it. I mean, Pinnacle's already called it. I think I might have to as well. There is no innovation on this T-side for Copenhagen Flames, and despite it being their second best map pick, myself and White, perhaps we've not overestimated them or underestimated them for that matter. They've just sort of been disappointing on this second half, and they've done very, very little to change it.
Yeah, I mean, if you fancy a few cents when gambling a few thousands, go ahead and put all your money on Entropiq now. Nickelback is going to go towards Connector, finds Xiphon, and this could be the beginning of the end here. For the Copenhagen Flames looking to go towards B. Molly comes in. Hell no, you guys are not allowed in. Entropiq are holding onto the entire map. They're holding it onto lockdown. Look at Elian even pushing up all the way towards long. Forrested now. Nikodos down to 60 HP. Copenhagen Flames now 4 versus 5. This is starting to look very dire. 56 seconds left, and Entropiq, they still have 2 smokes.
Yeah, I mean, all they need to do here is sit and wait for Copenhagen Flames to do something stupid towards Monster. They do it every single round for the past few, at least. It's like, oh, maybe this time they won't be expecting us to come Monster, and then 3 of them die immediately. I mean, there's a little bit of variation this time, a smoke being lined up for Heaven there as Roy peeks into short. Again, this just gives the game away, the fact that they're coming onto B, and immediately the onslaught begins, and my goodness, Nickelback is a lovely transfer, last alive is Nikodos. He gets a bullet onto Crad, but Nickelback seals the deal. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a 16-9 win to Entropiq on the final map of our series, and a nice, well-deserved stretch from the boys over in the Russian boot camp. It means they can at least breathe a sigh of relief. And look at that, all the staff in now to congratulate their boys, and I guess we will have to too, White, because that was a very well-played game towards the end there for Entropiq. It looked very dicey. I thought that could easily have been a Copenhagen Flames game in the second half of Overpass. I mean, Entropiq, they changed my mind, they changed my heart, and they changed up their strategy, which is exactly what they needed to do. And, well, that strategy was absolutely brutalized the Copenhagen Flames roster to the point that they couldn't really do anything.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I mean, Entropiq, they didn't look as good, but in the end, they were able to close it out. Now, I did just hear that we have another match waiting for us, so we're going to wrap it up a bit sooner than we usually do. But yeah, Copenhagen Flames, it looked like they were able to take it, but no, Entropiq, they came back into it. They may have not looked as strong as they